Let's get right into it. Number 1. The fake discipline trap. You think you're winning, you spend 30 minutes hunting a $2 coupon. You drive an extra 3 miles to save a few cents on gas. You open 10 tabs and compare for an hour just to save $15 on a microwave. It feels responsible, it looks like discipline. You tell yourself, this is how rich people manage money. But it's the opposite. You're not optimizing money, you're devaluing time. After hours of mental gymnastics to optimize tiny things, your brain gets fried. So you fall for impulse buys right after. You save a few bucks at the grocery store, then shrug at a much bigger bad decision later. Because you're exhausted, you didn't save money, you burned mental energy, and there's a higher price. When you spend hours chasing pennies, you train your brain to believe, my time isn't worth much. For young people, time is the most powerful asset there is. It compounds faster than money. Time builds skills. Time creates income leverage. Time opens doors. Money alone does none of that. Millions of people obsess over saving $10 while ignoring chances to make $10,000. Why? Because small savings feel safe. Big moves feel risky and uncomfortable. That's the trap. Number 2. The poor man's tax. You buy the $8 shoes instead of the $80 pair. Feels smart. Feels responsible. You saved money, right? 2 months later, they fall apart. The sole peels off. Your feet hurt. You buy another pair. Then another. Meanwhile, the $80 shoes are still fine. Year after year, here's the part nobody likes to say out loud. Being poor is expensive. When you don't have cash, you can't buy quality. So you buy cheap. And cheap breaks. Over and over, you don't pay more once, you pay forever. Cheap isn't saving. It's a tax. A tax on not having margin. A tax on not having options. A tax on being stuck replacing instead of building. The irony, or trying to save money this way, keeps you poor longer. Because rich people don't buy cheap, they buy once. Number 3. House rich, cash poor. Or as Americans call it, a house is an asset. You buy the biggest house the bank will approve, because real estate always goes up. Because that's the American dream. It feels like success. It looks like you made it. Then reality shows up. Property taxes, HOA fees, insurance, repairs you didn't plan for, the roof, the water heater, the HVAC. 1 to 2% of the home's value every year. Your paycheck goes into a money pit, not an investment. Here's the real cost no one talks about. When all your net worth is locked in walls and drywall, you lose mobility. You can't move states for a better job. You can't pivot when the market crashes. You can't invest when opportunities are cheap. You're stuck maintaining yesterday's dream instead of buying tomorrow's upside. And here's the part that should make you pause. A mortgage comes from Latin. It literally means death pledge. 30 years of payments for the illusion of security. And zero flexibility when it actually matters. Fun fact, you don't own the house owns you. Number 4, the good debt delusion, the college edition. You're told this one line your whole life. Education is an investment. It never loses. So you borrow $100,000 for a master's degree in a field that pays $50,000 starting out. It feels smart. It feels mature. It feels like a ticket to the middle class. Here's what they don't emphasize. Student loans are different. In America, they almost never go away. Not in bankruptcy. Not when things fall apart. They follow you for decades. This isn't good debt. It's permanent debt. An entire generation was taught that every degree is an asset. It's not. If the ROI is negative, it's not an investment. It's a luxury. A very expensive piece of paper paid off with 20 years of your future income. Personal growth is real. Learning is valuable, but don't confuse education with leverage. And don't confuse prestige with payoff. Because without a clear path to recover the cost, you didn't buy opportunity. You financed an illusion. Number 5, the tax refund celebration. Every spring it happens. An email, a check, $3,000. It feels like a win, a bonus, free money. So you celebrate. A trip, a new phone, a little relief. But let's slow down. That wasn't a gift. That was your money. You just loaned it to the government for 12 months at 0% interest, while you were stressing over rent, while your credit card charged you 20%, while your savings earned almost nothing. Think about that. You paid interest, so the government didn't have to. A big tax refund isn't success. It's a cash flow mistake. It means you gave up control of your money all year long and got it back late. People who are actually wealthy don't celebrate refunds. They avoid them. They want their money now, working now, compounding now. Because money that sits still is money falling behind. Number 6, the 401k illusion. You keep thinking you're moving forward because on paper, everything looks right. Your credit score goes up, your 401k balance goes up, your tax refund hits, your lifestyle upgrades. So you assume I must be getting richer. But here's the problem. Most of the things Americans are taught to celebrate don't build wealth. They build commitments. A higher credit score just lets you borrow more. A bigger tax refund means you mismanaged your cash all year. Premium healthy spending raises your baseline expenses. A set and forget retirement account delays real thinking. None of these increase your freedom. They increase your fixed costs. And fixed costs are what quietly kill wealth, because once your monthly obligations rise, your options shrink. You can't quit. You can't wait. You can't take a risk. So even though the numbers look better, your life gets tighter. That's the illusion. You're not getting richer, you're getting better at surviving inside the system. Number 7, the side hustle Sisyphus. You start a side hustle, then another, then 3 more. DoorDash at night, Etsy on weekends, a newsletter no one reads, freelance gigs that barely pay. It feels ambitious. It looks proactive. You tell yourself multiple income streams, but most side hustles aren't leverage. They're just extra hours. You're pushing the same rock up the same hill over and over for slightly more cash. No scale, no compounding, no ownership, just fatigue. The problem isn't working on the side. It's working on low-value things on the side. When every dollar still depends on your time, you didn't escape the job. You multiplied it, so you stay busy, always tired, always almost there. Real wealth doesn't come from doing more small things. It comes from building one thing that keeps working when you stop. If your side hustle needs you every night to survive, it's not a ladder. It's another treadmill. In conclusion, most people aren't poor because they do nothing. They're poor because they keep doing the wrong, smart things. Which one hits you the hardest? Please comment below, like the video, and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.